Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you a money play tutorial on Madden 20. Today guys, I'm going to be showing you a play out of the Gun Bunch tight end playbook. And now the Gun Bunch tight end playbook is in the following playbooks in Madden: the Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, the Jets, Raiders, Run Heavy, and Seattle Seahawks playbooks. So guys, let's go ahead, let's get into it. So we're going to move on here. So we're going to go into formation. This is going to be the Gun Bunch tight end. This is the 6th variation in the Oakland Raiders playbook. And we are going to choose this play X spot, which is the first play. It's going to be the triangle or Y selection. Now what we're going to do, we're going to test this play out against cover 3, cover 2, cover 2 man, cover 1, and cover 4. All of the big coverages in Madden. We don't need to do like cover 6, the zone blitzes, and then also the man blitzes. So we're going to test it out against cover 3, and we're going to be running cover 3 sky out of the 3-4 odd playbook. Well, actually, we're going to run it out of the nickel playbook. So let me quickly go, and not 4-4, nickel normal. So we're going to run cover 3 match. Well, actually, we're going to run cover 3 sky. So on this play, thanks to Venom Fire, by the way, he had the original concept for this play, but I made some edits to it. So what you're going to do for this play, first thing is you're going to streak the square or X route. So go Y or triangle, X or square, and then up on the left stick is going to be a streak. Next, you're going to put triangle or Y on a smart route. So go Y or triangle again, and then R1 is a smart route. Next, you're going to put the O or B route on an out route. So you're going to go Y or triangle, B or O, and then left on the left stick. Then you're going to block the running back and the tight end. So how you're going to do that is you're going to go Y or triangle, R1 or RB, and then R2 or RT. And then you do the same thing for the tight end. So Y or triangle, A or X this time, and then R2 or RT. That is essentially going to be blocking. So now the play should look like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to be motioning out. There, you actually have two options here. You can either motion out the triangle receiver, or you can keep him in just this form here. And I'm going to be showing you both ways. The first way is obviously going to be on that left corner route, and then the second way is going to be motioning him over so that he's next to the tight end, and he'll be coming over the middle. So we're going to run this play, and as you can see, Mohamed Sanu gets wide open. You're going to get a good 8 or 9 yards on that play, and that is going to be your first read on this. So once again, we're going to streak, out route, smart route, block the running back, and the tight ends. So the play should look like this yet again. Now this time what we're going to do, we're going to motion Philip Dorsett out to the right and then snap him right here. So as you can see, Sanu will get open, and that is actually a very risky pass. And yes, Sanu is going to be your money route here. That's going to be your big thing. If your opponent likes to run cover 3, just run that out route with Mohamed Sanu, and you should be okay. Now, another option is you could also run the tight end on a drag route or an in route. So how to do a drag route, you go Y or triangle, A or X, and then down on the right stick. And then I'm going to motion Dorsett out to the right. So it's going to go like this, and then snap it right here. And as you can see, you're going to have, Watson wide open. You're going to get a few yards on this play. I think the out route, though, is probably the safest play. Or another route you can go is you can also do a block and release pattern. So the block and releases you have, if you go left on the right stick, you can do a block and release cross. Or you can go right on the right stick and do a block and release flat. So in this case, I'm going to be doing the block and release cross play. So what I'm going to do, block the running back, smart route, streak, and out route. So this is how it goes. So if I wanted to release, I click that. He releases off, and then boom, you can just dot him up to get 5 or 6 yards pretty easy. So I think that the block and release routes are actually very, very good in the game this year. So the next thing, the next play, or the next concept we'll be doing is going to be, for some reason, I don't know why, but my eye is kind of being weird right now. As you can see, my right eye is like turned in. I don't know why that is, but the next thing we're going to be doing here, I'm going to be running a cover 2, I believe was the next coverage. So we're going to go concept cover 2. We're going to run a Tampa 2 out of the nickel normal formation, which is going to be coming up soon. Yeah, right here. So we're going to run a Tampa 2. So doing the same thing here, we're going to go streak. We're going to go with Dorsett on the smart route. Then we're going to do an out route, and then we're going to do the block and release cross, which is left on the right stick. And how you do that, Y or triangle, A or X, and then left on the right stick. And then finally, I'm going to block the running back. We're going to do it against both doing the corner route on the left side. Then we're going to bring Dorsett over the middle and then he's going to be running over the middle. So here we go. We're going to run this play, and as you can see, Dorsett doesn't really get open, but look at that, man. Wide open is Mohamed Sanu. The out route's probably going to be your best bet if that corner route isn't open, and I'm going to run that play again, so, you know, we're just going to do the normal setup. So there we go. Looks pretty good. So as you can see, Mohamed Sanu is going to be your option right there. Right as that cornerback kind of makes that motion, go ahead, go to the out route. It's very simple. You got a good few yards. Then also you can go ahead, if you have a lot of time in the pocket, release that block, and then you'll be able to find Benjamin Watson coming right over the middle. So now what we're going to do, we're going to set the play normally again, but this time we are going to motion we're going to motion Dorsett out to the middle, and we're going to snap it right here. And as you can see, we're going to get him wide open in the middle. I was trying to go for a possession catch, but if he does use it over the middle, just remember that that out route is open. So now we're going to do it against, I believe the next one is a cover 2 man, so we're going to do it against that concept. And yeah, I mean, honestly, the cover 2s and the cover 1s are actually, the cover 2 mans and the cover 1s are very, very easy to dot up. And once again, it's going to be the out route and also the corner route. So go to cover 2 man. We're going to be running it once again out of, you guessed it, the nickel normal. What you're going to do on this play is same setup, streak, smart route, out route, block the running back, block and release cross. So this is how it's going to be. We're going to run it both as a corner route, and then we're going to run it as him coming over the middle. So we're going to go ahead. As you can see, Sanu's going to get open, but look at that. Dorsett, oh man, Brady did not make a good throw there. But we're going to do that again. So once again, just do the same setup. And we're going to run that. And as you can see, Dorsett, boom, wide open. That's an absolute dot by Brady. Biggest thing in man coverage is that because there are 3 receivers to the left. And yeah, just because there are 3 receivers to the left, it means that Dorsett and the guy covering him, the guy covering Dorsett is going to get caught up. And that's why it's going to be so easy to dot this up. Now, another way you can go ahead and do this is we're going to actually motion Dorsett so that he's coming over the middle. So just do your exact same setup, and then we're going to motion Dorsett over to the middle, and we're going to snap it right here. And as you can see, Sanu is going to get wide open on this route. Easiest way to beat man coverage is to run those out routes. That's the easiest way, because what's going to happen is we're going to look on the replay. I mean, you're going to look at this corner route. I mean, look at this. So this corner, right? He's actually, through the play, he's looking to the right side, and then boom, Sanu cuts out, and then the cornerback kind of cuts to the left really late. So man coverage, that's a very easy way to dot up man coverage. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do the same setup. However, we're going to move Sanu so that he's right next to the tight end, or excuse me, Dorsett. I keep getting that messed up. So we're going to move it, and boom. And as you can see, boom, wide open over the middle is going to be Dorsett. That's a very hard throw to fit in there, but you should be able to do it if he's not if the opponent you're playing is not using over the middle. So now we're going to move on. Basically, cover 1 is basically the same thing, but we'll run it just for the sake of this video, because some people do like to run cover 1. So we're going to do X spot. Concept is going to be cover 1. We're going to be running we're going to run cover 1 hole. That's going to be our player, cover 1. Yeah, cover 1 hole. We're going to run that. And now we're going to do same setup. Just do whatever you've been doing. And it's basically the same thing if you go here, like Sanu's going to get open. But then Dorsett, if you just get a bit more time in the pocket, if your opponent is more blitz heavy, that out route is going to be perfect. But if your opponent is not blitz heavy and just running normal man coverage, then that corner route is going to be absolute money. So once again, we're going to be running the same play. But this time we're going to motion Dorsett out to the right. And we're going to snap him right here. And as you can see, we have a bit more time in the pocket. And that was actually a very risky throw. Did not realize that Blake Cashman was going to migrate over the middle. So you just got to kind of keep that in mind. That probably the out route is going to be your safest bet here. If the triangle receiver is lined up to the right side, then in that case, if you motion your wide triangle receiver out, then that O route is going to get wide open. But if the wire triangle route stays on the left side, if you have a bit more time in the pocket, you can dot up that corner route. So we're just going to run it one more time. And as you can see, right about there. Now this time the corner actually stayed with him, but you're still able to go ahead and dot it up regardless. So now we're going to move on to the final coverage. We're actually going to run 2 coverages out of this. So we're going to go into our concept, and let me just quickly go here. I got to go to my formation, do all that. I got to go to gun bunch tight end. So the final play we're going to be going ahead and running is going to be the cover 4. Now, we're going to run 2 cover 4s. So we're going to be running cover 4 drop show 2, which is one of the most common coverages. Then we're going to be running cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palms. And I'll be showing you guys how you can go ahead and dot it up. So basically just the same setup as before. And also you can choose to either block the tight end and do a block, or do a block and release cross. I personally like to do the cross, but you're going to look, I mean, Sanu doesn't really get open, but as you can see, just dotting it up. The reason why is because there's a linebacker covering that corner route, and he's probably not going to react. If you can thread the needle just enough, you should be able to get it. But as you can see, Sanu doesn't get open, and we're actually going to block and release. And as you can see, Benjamin Watson gets open. So there's possibly 3 routes you can throw on this play. You can throw the out route's going to be your first read. Your second read is going to be the triangle route. And then the third read, if you have more time, is going to be that X route. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to motion Dorsett out to the right side, and we're going to see how this play goes. So we're going to go right to the next tight end, and boom, we're going to snap the ball. And as you can see, drop back in coverage, but still, if you just get time in the pocket and your opponent is not usering over the middle, then you should be okay. You should be able to dot it up. So now we're going to be running the cover 4 quarters and then the cover 4 palms. So we're going to be running that because those are basically the most common coverages. So let's go to concept, cover 4. We're going to be running, let's go quarters out of obviously nickel normal, and then we're going to run palms. So same setup, just go streak, out route, corner route, block the running back, block and release. So as you can see, first route is going to be open. That is indeed going to be Mohamed Sanu. But also, as you can see by the X Factor ability, the triangle route actually got open there for a minute. So out route, streak, smart route, block, running back, and then block and release. So Dorsett, as you can see, is going to move over here and boom. It's just that's a very tight throw to fit in. So just be careful. But, excuse me, I'd say your safe bets are going to be that out route. And also, if you have more time, the block and release cross. But if there's a blown coverage, definitely take advantage of that corner route. That will get you an easy 20 yards, and that will put you in the red zone. So now we're going to go over the final one, which is cover 4 palms. This is actually one of the times where this is the only time where the square route actually does get open here on a streak. So you're going to go concept, cover 4, and then we're going to be running the cover 4 palms. So how you're going to do it, just same setup. You're going to run this, and we're going to just do the block and release, and we're going to run. And as you can see, Edelman doesn't get open on this play. But how you're going to do it, if you think your opponent is running cover 4 palms, motion that receiver, the wire triangle receiver, out right. So I'm going to show you guys how it really works here. So go, as you can see, block and release cross. Now when you motion that receiver out right, the defense shifts to the right, and then boom, Edelman is wide open. Now granted, you're going to have to thread the needle a little bit with this pass. You're going to have to kind of step into it, but he will get open, and you will be able to dot it up. So if you think your opponent is running cover 4 palms, this is the beater right here. So run Dorsett on that route, and then step into it. And then, I mean, he kind of migrated over. That's definitely something. But yeah, that is a very, very good, kind of play to run. But obviously, your 2 routes are going to be your in route and also Ben Watson, and then also the corner route, if it does indeed get open, or even over the middle, man. But we're going to motion the receiver out. It's going to be Dorsett. As you can see, that cornerback in the far left kind of moved in, and we're just going to go thread the needle. And that's just a very risky pass. That's a very risky pass. He does get open for a minute, though. We're actually going to do an instant replay. But yeah, I've seen on cover 4 palms that it actually does get open if you have like a higher throw power quarterback. So we're going to look at Dorsett. As you can see, right about there, you could be able to thread the needle. Right about there. So we're actually going to try and do that. I'm going to see if I can do that. So we're going to do smart route, out route, that, and then that. So we're going to see right. No. Oh, shoot. I didn't do it. Okay. I didn't motion the receiver out. Jeez. This video is going great right now, man. This video is going incredible. So there we go. Just look at that. Motion Dorsett out. And then we're going to try and thread the needle. Boom. Right there is, as you can see, where they bite. But it is a very, very hard route to throw. But guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like. Smash 5 likes. Thank you guys so much for watching. But most importantly, stay classy.